Though that's what time it is. I don't know, I don't care. I only care about my Father, Son, my Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. I just did watch this rally of Trump in Texas, Dallas, Texas, and gladly nothing did happen. He was not shot down. So yeah, I thought maybe history will repeat itself, you know. But I'm still not in rest because, yeah, the people who've been there, they need to go home. And will they go home safe, or will they start another rally with fighting? And yeah, you know, so it's not done yet. Now the people go home, and you know, and now I'm worried about this thing. But Trump is still alive, and I am happy. It's a good thing, you know. I hope it stays that way. You never know. We're living in very dangerous times. That's what I know, and yeah. But still, it smells, you know. Now I'm worried about the people who need to go home, and well, I hope they all will return home safely. But yeah, this I'm gonna watch by day tomorrow or later. I'm still not in complete rest, so. But I did watch this rally or conversation, or it was good. He's a very good, high educated man. He's very smart, and yeah, he tried to do good things for the people. You know, that's true. But he's not a man of God. That's a pity. And God really need men like this. You understand? But I'm happy. Gladly, nothing did happen. That's why I did watch this with my own eyes. Maybe tomorrow come people with another story, that he was shot in his head or something, you know. Yeah, you can do with technology a lot. Eh? So, and then you don't know anymore what is real and what is not real, you know. And that's why I also did watch it. but also because my Father God want me to watch this. And I thought, well, maybe uh, history will repeat itself, because I did not know that J.F. Kennedy was shot there and all that kind of things. I never did go with this kind of stories, I did not know. But I did hear it from someone else, and then I start to understand why I need to watch this. And I was scared all the time that he will be shot down, because folks, how bad you ever will be, I never want you to see shot down in your head or something. And yeah, if I got something to do with you, then I will do it in a natural way, natural way. And that's the way of God. Then the power of God come to take you, and that's difficult to understand, but definitely a good weapon to get you down. And it's mind-blowing talking, I know, but yes, that's what God is also. You understand? He is mind-blowing. He is mind-blowing. He's really mind-blowing. That's why I want you to meet him. He will knock you out of your socks, folks. He is really mind-blowing. Well, in a good way, but if you want it in a bad way, then he also really can blow up your mind. Understand? So, yeah. Watch out for Father God. You better be with him, and you never want to be against him. I'm telling you, folks. But for the people who will be against him, yeah, they will understand what will happen. Mind-blowing things. No? He's gonna play with your life, with your body, with your mind. It's a little game of God, and God can do this very well. I saw him do it many times. He also did do it with me. And what he can do with me, he also can do with you. All of you. One by one. So you better watch out for Father God. He's mind-blowing. You don't want to be against him. You don't have to be with him, but definitely be not against him. That's all I say. And better stand in the middle. Make no choices. And God will make the choices for you. Well, he did do it for me. I did make very wise decisions. Because of God, who did put things in me so that I will understand oh, so this was wrong and that was wrong, and I started to understand what was wrong all the time. So I did stop all those things, what was wrong all the time in my life. I didn't never know. And that's, like I told you, that's mind blowing, you know? You're gonna do exactly what is good for you. When you start to walk with God, you're gonna do what is good for you. And there are many things you never did know, but are really good for you. You know? God told me many times, take your rest. Rest right on time, sleep well, eat well, and yeah, that kind of things, you know. And sometimes I did not want to eat, and then God come cooking for me, you know. Not that God is standing in my kitchen and baking something, or no, He sent me a smell, you know, a smell in what I think, oh man, that smells nice. Oh yeah, I need to eat, huh? And then I say to Father God, I do understand why you sent me this. I'm going to eat. You know, sometimes I'm deeply in a game and I don't want to eat, or I'm speaking like I speak right now, you know, I don't want to eat, you know, and I think, well, God is my food, you know, I eat from God. I take a bite of God, you understand? That's, then you eat knowledge. It's more important than all the food on the world. I'm telling you folks, the fruit of God is the best fruit there ever is. And you eat all the time from it, you understand? But sometimes I don't want to eat this food here on earth. And then God come and like He is cooking in my kitchen, and then I smell. And then I think, oh man, this smells very good. And then I get hungry, and then I go down. And then I tell my Father God, yes, Father God, I go eat. You know, and then the smell go away, and I start to eat, and God see me eat, and I thank God for what He did do. And yeah, He did do this many times because I did not want to eat. And then God come with mind-blowing things to help you. You understand? And that's really my Father God. He warned me for such a thing. You understand? So now I completely listen to God. That's the best way to live, you know, for me. So that's why I listen to God. It's the best way I ever can think of to walk, and how I react and how I learn, see, hear, taste and touch and feel and know, see and hear. These are all important things God will work with. You understand? He definitely will work with your feelings and with your mind and with your heart. You know, this pumping thing inside of you. That's your heart. Not the thing people show you in, you know, with the hands and make a heart. That's not a heart. A heart is a pumping muscle, a big muscle. And that's a heart. And he definitely do things with that pumping thing, you know. Yeah. Because if that stops, then it's done. Well, here on earth, then it's done, you know. So don't let it stop. And to let it pump this thing, you know, in a good way. Don't make too much trouble, so that your heart will go like that, you understand? Your heart need to go like this. Not too fast, not too slow. But like the clock, you know. It's so when you start to run and all that kind of things, you don't have to run. So why will you run? Yeah, people are training all the time, you know. I also did do this. It was wrong. I did find it out when I did get problems with my heart and my lungs and all that kind of things, you know. You also can work too hard in this, and then you get problems. And then you must go and do the things more slow, you understand? But I did go more slow because when I started to walk with God, I thought all the things I did do, they're all wrong. And I need to slow down. So I did slow down. And I feel very fine. I'm walking with God. That's a very fine thing, you know. My life is good and I'm healthy and I do not have any problems, any diseases or whatever, you know. The day I started to walk with God, I did not get a cold anymore and all that kind of things, you know. So God take good care of me. And if I could do what God can do, then I will do the same for him. That's just love, you know. He just gives me love. And if I can do something back, then the only thing I ever can do, folks, is giving my love to him. Like I warn you in the things I'm telling you here. It's got also something to do with love, you know. And I do this for God. I don't do it for me. I also don't do it for you, but I do it for God. God really is my everything. if I lose God, I lose that pumping thing inside of me, you understand? It stops and then I'm dying. So God is my pumping heart. I cannot live without a heart. So I cannot live without love. But I can live without knowledge next to God. I don't need knowledge next to God, because I will not talk there like I talk here. Because here it's necessary to talk like this. But in heaven, there you don't have to talk like this. There are not that problems. You understand? It's just here. So, yeah, God did give me this, so that I will talk to you about all the things. But now I'm worried for the people who walk home now. I hope that they all will be safe, that not tomorrow when I open the internet and get the shock of my life that many people been hit or shot or whatever, you know. Because that also is a very big possibility. I will not forget. You understand? But I'm happy that Trump, that nothing did happen with Trump. Even if I don't like the guy so much. He must stay alive. Everybody here on earth must stay alive. It doesn't matter who you are and what you do or what you did. Stay alive. You know, and then you will say, oh yes, and a murderer and a rapist and all that kind of things. They definitely need to stay alive. Because then they will understand how wrong they do their things. I will say, lock them up and let them stay alive. So that they will feel this. If you kill a person like that, then it dies. It's finished. You understand? Well, here on earth, he died and it's finished. Then he get another problem on his way, you know. But the problems he did make here on earth, he need to pay for, you know. That's why you must stay alive to get the punishment what belongs to the thing you did. I think it's the most honest way to get pain what you did give another. There is no better way than stay alive. The easy way to get rid of all the things here on earth is to die. So I say, stay alive as long as possible and lock them up and let them in this pain. And you don't have to remember them because they will remember. Understand? So it's the punishment for as long you live. I think it's a very fair thing. And wonderful for that kind of persons to live it. It's the punishment of life, folks. As long as you live, you will stay with the things you did do. But the day you die, then here, it's done. You understand? And that's not the meaning. You need to stay alive as long as possible and walk with this. I think that's a very good punishment. Lock them all up. But I'm happy Trump is not being shut down. I was really scared that this will happen. Then history repeat itself, and God told me, old will come to new. So I thought about this thing. And I also did get a very bad feeling. But I did watch this Trump rally because something smells, and I did not know that more presidents are shot on that place he was standing, so I did not know. And then I did hear this and I thought, oh, that's why I need to watch this. I did get a little bit the feeling when God did come to me and told me, take a chair and sit outside and wait. I told you this story, yeah? You think it's all sucked out of my tongue or something, but I'm telling you the truth. I always will do, you understand? I did get a little bit that feeling, I did feel God was with me and want me to watch this Trump rally. And now it still smells. So now I'm scared that something will happen with people who go home and will be hit or whatever, or shot or stabbed or fightings or, a rally or fighting. It's a very possible thing. And well, I will hear this when I wake up, if I wake up, because that's up to God, you know. Always when I go sleep, I tell this to Father God. Father God, I go sleep. And then I think in myself, yeah, let's see if I will wake up tomorrow. Then this is a given day, you know. Because every day it can be time that God take me away. This is a very possible thing, because I did scream for this, to be not with you, but to be with God. But God did tell me hard and loud, no, no, no. And many people did come, angels and girls and children, women, family, where all these things, you know, people come and they say, no, 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 children, no, no, no. So yeah, okay. But I was not happy with it, because directly when God did come and started to touch me, I wanted it to be with God and nothing else. And then I did get this message inside, that I cannot come to God. It's not time yet. So I need to wait till the time is there. So I wait till the time is there. And in this time you will hear me. And when this channel stops, then you know what did happen. Then I'm gone, folks. Then I am finally where I belong. Because I do not belong to you. I thought I did belong to you, but I was thinking in the wrong way. I belong to God. I'm a worker of God, not a worker of the people. And I never will work for the people. I only will work for God. But yeah, you need to eat, to drink, so you need to work to get your food and drink, you know. But that's not the work, I mean. The work, how I work for God. So will I never work for you. Well, let's hope that these people who did listen to Trump, that they will return safely home. Because still something is not matching in my feelings, that I will be completely in rest. I still feel something is wrong. Well, let's hope that I'm wrong. But for God, I did watch this rally, and I'm happy that nothing did happen with Trump. But it could be. And that's why I did watch. And I thought it will be, by the way. But I'm happy that I'm wrong. Nothing did happen, folks. So if you see tomorrow that in this rally Trump did die, then don't go for it. It's not true. I saw the whole rally. Nothing really did happen. How you call this again? This this what they can do with this technology? I forget. Oh, Photoshop, yeah. Photoshop. You can do lots of lies with that technology. You understand? So when you see this photoshopping thing, there will be people who will do this kind of things, and that you will think, oh, Trump is shut down, Don't go for it because it did not happen. But this photoshopping, there are lots of this kind of people who will use it in a bad way. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous because you will not understand anymore in what is real and what is not real. And this is what on the internet is a very big thing, They do those things. They make themselves looking better than they are and all that kind of shit, And yeah, that's dangerous because if it happened for real, then you will not go for the reality anymore. But you will go for a lie. You understand? Because you also do not know anymore where to go for, what to believe. What is real and what is not real. You don't know it anymore. That's why there is photoshopping. It will confuse you. And the liar will create this in you. So watch out for these Photoshop people. They are liars. And they use it in a lie. Photoshopping is always a lying thing. And it's very sad that this do exist. Because you can do terrible things with it. Mind-blowing things. And your mind will be confused. And your eyes gonna believe a lie. So watch out for photoshopping, folks. It's a very big lying technology. And that's not all, because it will become more and more. And then I'd like to know and ask you what you really see. But then you will tell me, man, this photoshopping bullshit, I don't know it anymore. You know? I saw Trump with a bullet in his head and it's not even true. Photoshopping. So I want you to watch out for photoshopping. Maybe that's why Father God did let me see all of it. You understand? So that I will talk about photoshopping. Photoshopping is a very big lie, folks. And you don't know what to believe. It's a tricky thing. And made by the devil. And it can make you very disturbed and crazy. And easily to fall for it. So you will never see what is right and what is wrong, what is real and what is not real. You know, I saw UFOs flying over a house so close by, and I directly did say, man, this is photoshopping. Sometimes you see this, that UFOs is flying by your room window. You know, a big thing flying by your room window. You understand? And then people will go for this kind of thing. It's not time yet, folks. You will see it for real. But for now, it is still photoshopping. It's not real. This did not happen yet. You do not have to run for this kind of things, for you never saw it that big. It do not yet exist. Because you did not yet see it. And I can tell you, folks, it's not yet time. But also this time will come. You're gonna run for this kind of thing. But this is all when it is time. And then you think that you see photoshopping. You understand? Your mind is so focused that you will not understand if you see this for real or that this is not real. You will not see the reality of it, but the lie in what you believe that that is reality. Photoshopping. Watch out for it. It's a very big lying technology. And it's growing. It's growing bigger and bigger. I warn you for this thing what is growing. This technology is very deceivable and disgraceful. And people use it to you for fun. They think it is funny to lie and all that. Understand? For now, I'm worried for the people who did go to Trump and want to go home. But I will understand this when I do wake up, if that is the case. I leave this to God, for I do not know. That's why I never will tell you, hi folks, tomorrow, I see you tomorrow. All these people who say, I see you tomorrow, how do they know? That's why I never say, I see you tomorrow. Because it's maybe a promise I cannot keep myself on. I'm very honest with you folks. I just don't know. Time will tell. And if my time is done, then I'm done. Then I did do exactly where I was born for. Then it's for me time to retire. Finally to go back to God. And there I will ask directly, Father God, do you have more work? Because if there is, I will work for you again and again. It doesn't matter where you will send me, but I want to help. But I'm here the most honest person on earth, folks. And that's why I'm telling you all those things, because that's exactly what I am. I'm very honest. And I never can promise you I see you tomorrow. I just don't know. And you need to think also like that. Because you think you will stand up tomorrow. But who says so? You? Yeah, I know that you go out from it that you will stand up tomorrow. You understand? But who says so? Maybe you will not stand up. That's never where you will go for. I do understand. But keep it in mind. It's like a promise. I see you tomorrow. Make no promises in what you don't know if you can fulfill it or not. So I will never say something I cannot fulfill. This you will learn very fast when you start to walk with God. You will learn this immediately when you start to walk with God. You get such a different life, folks. You see the things so different. And you will become different and more in rest and all that kind of things. And when you are in rest, you're gonna think better. You understand? Your body and your heart and your blood and your everything go more slow. But your mind will go very fast. So I'm a very fast thinker with a slow body. Because I don't need to be fast with my body. I do here the thinking work. It must be as fast as possible. For sure more fast than you. You understand? If I am more fast than you, then I always will win from you. And I need it for the people who are very slow walkers, and that are the pop stars and the porn stars and all that kind of shit, you know, all the high people, all the rich and high people. They are very slow walkers, but very fast thinkers, and if I am not more fast than them, then I gonna lose. And that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to lose. I'm here to fulfill. I cannot fulfill if I do not think that quickly, more quickly, in the persons I need to see, to hear, to understand, to feel, to learn from their bad ways and all that kind of things, you know. I need to be quickly and very fast. So I don't have to be fast with walking and all that kind of things. So my body also is very slow. But my thinking is very fast. And without your body, you cannot walk, right? But without a head, you never can be fast enough. You need your mind to be fast enough to deal with these dirty people here in this world. You need to see before they start to act. And if you do not see this, then you are in the act. And that's what you don't want. You don't want it. But when you see these people and you see them walking, then you will think, oh man, they walk like this, I'm more fast. Yeah, in walking, you know. But they are more fast in thinking. They did kill you already. You understand? That's how fast they think. But walking, they are very slow. They don't need to walk fast to get you. They need to think fast to get you. And this is what's going on in this world. You are slow thinkers. So you're going to lose the battle. Many of you did lose already, without even knowing. That's why I'm warning you for the slow walkers who are very fast thinkers. You must be more fast to understand what I'm talking about right now, or you will go down. You will lose everything you ever did get. Remember this, folks. Remember all in what I taught you.